The final four of our Bright Futures bracket, well, it is set, and we've got a lineup of some very heavy hitters. Our top seed, Caitlin Clark, faces NBA rookie sensation Victor Wembanyama. Can you imagine that? And tennis phenom Carlos Alcaraz is matched up against the future of hockey, which is Mr. Connor Bedard. So, gentlemen, I ask you guys, which athlete do you wish was on that list?
Well, CJ Stroud got upset by Carlos Alcaraz, and I disagreed with that. I mean, he led the league in passing yards per game as a rookie. It seems like a bright future to me. Neither here nor there. The other one who I'm a big fan of, so this is just personal, Juju Watkins, a big fan. So I wish I'd have seen her here in the Final Four.
Okay.
Yeah, some Buckeye bias showing there for a tennis player that's won 2 majors. But nonetheless, I'll go Anthony Edwards. I just think that he could be the face of the NBA. He's got ridiculous athleticism. I love watching him play, so I will say with my Timberwolves brethren, Anthony Edwards.
Okay. Oh, a little bias there, huh?
I shouldn't have said that.
Bias here, right?
I should have said that.
I would like to add another tennis superstar, Coco Gauff.
I know.
Yeah,
Coco was a tough decision. Like we didn't want to do it, but
but you did.
We had to make the right decision.
You have to cut some people off.
She lost to Bedard, so you know.
Okay, all right. That's fine. A little bit here coming from Chicago. All right, Joshua, why don't you walk us through this matchup there on the touchscreen?
I know somebody upstairs already clicked this one too, which is a little bit of a shame there. All right, so we got Caitlin Clark and we've got Wemby. This one is really difficult here, and I'm curious to see what the fan vote at home looks like. We talked about Wemby earlier in the show. The guy is ridiculous. He's an alien, hasn't even scratched the surface. So much room to improve. But we're also looking at Caitlin Clark, who, you know, we just watched a couple years of one of the greatest women's basketball players that we have ever seen, and now she's stepping into the W, where expectations certainly are high, but every GM that's talking about the draft that's coming up tonight is saying that she could change the complexion of the W. So where are we at on this one?
We've already seen her really make a huge impact, and she's not even in the WNBA yet. That was just college alone, and as you said, tonight is the WNBA draft. She is the first overall pick. The tickets just for the draft, that's already sold out. And Indiana Fever, a lot of people are going to be making a trip to Indiana. I thought maybe they didn't think they'd ever be really wanting to go to Indiana, no offense.
None taken to the great state of Indiana.
Hey, I'm talking about Iowa too, so hand in hand. But I'm going with Caitlin Clark.
This is hard because I think so highly of Caitlin Clark and everything she's done for women's basketball. But I think Wemby could make $1 billion playing hoops.
Yep.
I think he could be a billionaire. I'm going to go Wemby. No disrespect to Caitlin Clark, because I think that she could be one of the GOATs as well. But Wemby is just, he's different than everybody else you see.
I think I'm going to do Wemby as well. And the other part for me is the international appeal of Victor Wembanyama. And I think that certainly plays into the star power. Both of these athletes certainly are global, but he's got that touch point already built in.